Hi everyone. This is the day 21 of MERN series. I'm Naveen Kumar, and today we are going to basically this is a separate video which I've promised in the previous video that I will create a separate dedicated video to just show you how you can basically look for the books based on the author. And basically, it has a filter functionality that we are going to look for. It is quite similar, uh, like the search functionality. So to test it, we are going to basically test our API. But before doing that, I'll show you that uh, I've created the books. So we are going to create one book, and then with that example, I'll show you that how many books we have, and based on the author, we can look for the books at the same time, and which one the particular book we are looking for based on the author. We can also test that as well. So let's start this today's video. So let me share my screen. We'll go to the VS Code first. So let me just show you something. So in the previous video, let's take a quick recap. So this is just let me just keep it here. Yeah. So you can see that in I took a in the request query object, I have destructured the author and from the request query object, and I put it in the query object based on the checks that if the author is true, we'll simply use the regex operator and pass our author over there, and we'll put our query inside this find. And based on this, whatever the schema we have created, so I'll just show you that this is our updated schema so far yet. I've done nothing but added the author here. So without wasting any time, let me just show you how we can create our book. So yes, stop this and restart my server. So I'll say npm run there. Okay, so my server has been started here. Now we are going for a login, and I'll show you how you can create a book first. So this is the user credential that we have seen that uh, so far yet in our Merl series that some of the user credential I've already shown you that which we have created. So I'll use this login credential to create my book. So if I log in, I'm successfully able to log in. Now I'm getting a token. So I'll copy this token here to go to my create route. And here inside this, I'll paste this token here. And let me just remove this. Okay. Okay, cool. Now I'm pasting this. I paste my current token that is based on the user's credential. So I'll go to the body route and I'll create one book. So let me just say that this is the book. Let's say I will name it based on the horror movie. So I'll say Haunted 3D, or let's say the Amityville, the Amityville. Don't worry about the spelling mistake because we are going to create the books. So let's say its rating is 9.8 and price could be the 5,000. Now here I am changing the author. I need to provide the author name externally based on the schema. And apart from these options, apart from these all fields, everything rest of the fields are automatically get created in our database and get stored automatically because we don't need to do that. It is by default they will provide it. So based on the creator we are going to create. So till this point, I have logged in with the creator whose name is Yukta. So I'll provide her name. So I'll say Yukta, and she is the author of the book. And let's do one thing. We'll go to the Google and search for this book, the Amityville Horror. Let's say author J. Anson. So I'll copy this name and will paste this name. So this is the author of the book. So if I hit enter, you can see that I'm successfully able to create the book. You can see that rest of the fields are already stored in my database. I don't need to do anything, and the author is the another field which we have successfully able to store here. So my book is successfully created here. Now I'm going to, let's say, I'll basically go to the login route. Go to my login route here. Yeah, this one. So I'll copy this token of Yukta and I'll go to the, basically we are going to read the books, and I'll show you how we can initially, based on the authentication, how we can read the books first. So this is how we can read the books based on the authentication. So you can see that some of the books which I've already created to show you that it has the author with name Yukta, and this is one of the book that is Dr. Strange Multiverse of Madness, which I have created with the name my name itself. And there there are some of the books which have been created by the Yukta. So I'll go show you based on these credentials. Uh, and and you, as you have noticed that in our books router we don't need to basically provide the authorization, because here, I mean, it allows to all of it basically allow the all of the users, any creator or student or you all role which have they one of these role, they can simply just log in, and based on the authentication they can read the books. So that is why if I hit enter again, I'm able to read the books here. So let's say I'm looking for a book, let's say Doctor Strange, and the author name is Naveen. So, but before that, let me just show you that am I able to successfully apply the search functionality here. So let's say Doctor Strange, and if I hit enter, you can see that I'm successfully able to get the book Doctor Strange, single book. But let's say I want a book, The Conjuring. The Conjuring. I'm looking for a book, The Conjuring, and it should be, and the author should be, let's say, okay. Before that, let me just hit the enter and show you that book. Uh, yeah, this is the book, The Conjuring, and it is created by the author Naveen itself. So will look. We are, let's say, if any user come up and they just logged in and they are looking for my book based on the author Naveen, and let's say they are going to look for this. So let's say if they are looking for the book, The Conjuring, if they still hit the enter, they will be able to get the book. But let's say if they are looking for the author as well, if they are looking for the specific author's book, all the books that have been created by Naveen. So let's say they can simply just put the question mark, some character, and after this they provide the author, and author name should be, let's say, Naveen. If I hit enter, you can see that all the books that have been created by the author named Naveen have been displayed here. You can see every book that has been created by the Naveen. Now let's say, now it is filtered here that each book that has the author name Naveen itself, that we can simply just filter it here. But let's say if uh, I'm looking for a book that has been created, that has a name, let's say, The Hidden Hindu. The Hidden Hindu, let's see, will it work or not? So let's search for it. Yeah, I'm successfully able to filter that book, and it has an author named Naveen, and the book name is The Hidden Hindu. Let's search for it something else, and let's say this time we'll change the author name. Author name should be Yukta, and her, and let's say I don't know the books or book of her. I don't know which book she has created. So we'll look for her books, all the books that she has created yet so far. Yet. So two books which are present here in the database that has been created by her. So I'll just put a question. I'll just put this character and after this I'll pass this term search and I'll say Batman. If I hit enter, you'll see that I'm getting a Batman, the Dark Knight book, and it has the author name. So this is how we can filter the book based on the author's name. And if you don't want to search for books, and if you only want to look for all the books that have been created by the author, you can simply just pass the author name, and based on that, you can will be able to see the all the books. So this is it about today's video, and we are successfully able to implemented the filter functionality based on the author, and we have successfully been able to tested our API. So that's it for today. Thank you everyone, and good night.